say I welcome you to our program. This will be called Uduota, the heart of the matter. You the one that say which matter want to check a heart today. Somebody asked us that the weather would not be called surgeons. You know, people don't say they do medicine now we read don't be with the open hearts. They look. And now what they do here, we're gonna make sure say no matter how it be, the heart of the matter, we check out. Now they tell us all the time, that man talk and say program where you open hands. You could see hearts, no matter how it be, you could see our. So today, we go open our eye where we to check one matter, we could look the matter and the heart. That will not be the matter when they say concern for time when we say, look, the National Assembly, the Great Chamber, and they will say the INEC, they come and talk and say, the way it will be, it will go make it they bring one to be called National Electoral Offenses Commission. They do some kind of things there for inside the election. If they when they don't do the kind of thing they follow law, they will carry them with that people, they go try them for court, and then when they see, they go manage them. People come there and say, this one, you should say, they go work. This matter today now want to look in heart. And the people they want to say, well, follow me. Your brother Thomas have look the heart of this matter. Now our brother, our friend, Bishop Austin Igbasa, if you call him the war bishop, you don't go best at all.
At all.
Welcome to our program.
I'm going to my brother. I hear you.
War bishop, no, war, W-A-R.
Okay, the war bishop.
No, not the war bishop. Okay. So you know go best again. You don't already hear a voice now, no need for me to talk to him. But go tell us the name. One-time governorship, deputy governorship candidate for Edo State, our brother, our friend, John Yakubu. You get the one day for the middle.
Hiratio and Yakubu.
Okay.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for bringing me.
Yeah. No, not necessarily thank you for bringing me. Let's not speak grammar here.
Okay. Thank you. When you call me today. Okay.
Make us start with you, my brother, the war bishop, Austin Igbasa. When we hear people there talk about some kind of things they happen, no, for inside election, during time of election. So people they all they carry ballot paper, they go scatter around, they go to print, they go fight, they go do different, even scatter the whole process and the rest. When you come here say they say make election commission, National Electoral Offenses Commission, when they come set up to trial this kind of thing, how you take receive that?
Not the thing are one of those things when Yara time when he talks the election we bring a board. See the election is not clean well. See if we start from there to clean the process, we will elect our leader. Now that time he set up justice those who become the committee can decide many things. We will make our election come up for where it did, if it become better election. Under that committee, the matter of say make our election may come up for where card reader. We will see this electronics way we will take vote. It will make many things where we see during election to take come out. Because that card reader and other things like say upload election, let everything be electronics. Where we say you don't do vote before people everybody will know waiting be the result of the election. Where they feel that would be say those kind of things where we see that time for they block me for it. They say at the chop result. They come bring their own, come at me, make I sign put. I remember the man with the electoral officer at that time say, okay, prof, wait to when you go to tribunal, they talk that one, but wait till you write, let us collate and the collate and join that time. But what they try to talk, we say those kind of things not good day because of the development of say card reader. And when you look at say when they do it for 2015. Many of the things where people they do during election, where we say they compact waiting people they take ballot paper, and even that time where they use pankane. Now that card reader, now make pankane can't go down because during election pankane they go up. Politicians will sit down for one place, pankane take on the top pay, they if you don't go vote,
you can't make pankane because
$100 per one that time. Because my politician they make am go up. Because people know say not be to chop, now be pankane, he represent human being. So if you are able to get about 200 pankane, you don't get 200 voters for your house. You can do it, do VG, take and do now night till daybreak. So you don't already gather you don't need people to come out for house. That's why some people tell you say either you come out, you don't come out. I don't already know say because they don't say your your hand, you don't need that, but will represent her. But when card reader matter come, the issue of palm kernel come fade off. Now, how reach the matter of say we go to float election for where we take do am. So those are the thing where the committee put together that time. Say if they do am like that, after that card reader, we enter the level of say they upload election. But when that one reach 2019, I say they not get server. That one a story for another time. Where they say they don't get server. But this matter of electoral is another one of the plan. Do commit any offense during this election, we will be able to carry the person, we will prosecute the person. Now, not be saying in our waiting just did now. Is not that electoral commission wey we dey talk, not be just now, na the matter just come out. It's one of the things wey they write for that committee, one after the other, say, when we don't do card reader, we reach where we go offload election, nobody will need to attack anybody for road. Before he come out for word, reach local government, people wey dey the place where don't upload them into the system. Everybody don't know, even if you slap the person for road, you injure and you say no chop result, you want where you don't post for internet. That one don't do everybody hand.
By application that you like and say me the National Electoral Offices.
But the thing the matter will be my own concern for that thing. They say, you see, they say bush meat, he escaped trap, he did do Thanksgiving. He never come out for bush.
Okay.
That you see they live inside bush. And that trap where they escape, not be the only trap where they inside bush. So you don't need to do Thanksgiving. The matter be say the people wey won't do this electoral offense, say you commit offense. Now the wait, when they see say the issue of card reader when never come, you give money to people, you share money everywhere. But when card reader come, he can't hamper that thing. When we reach this level, like all reach say what they call collect money, vote buy, so that
we'll come to that. We come not just put all of them together. The important thing we say they bring this election offenses commission, make it come and say we'll try cases. You see, what's in the meeting my brother talk here, John Yakubu. He talk and say in like her. But the challenge when people they look for inside now, they say Nigeria they get beautiful sense of law. Implementation now very big issue. If Thomas Ado do something now, the fit say yes, say make it do this one. But when somebody else, when they say you know if Thomas Ado go do and say they must break your head put. Why is they be like that? What you come make with all of this one, you feel say this National Electoral Offenses Commission.
Well, make I thank you, Sado. The difference between a civilized world and the one we they practice for here, they say, when you do an action for the civilized world and they perceive, say, or they see, say, there is an action, they will take action. That's what you call sanction.
Okay.
Then go sanction you, whether now you be president or whether now you be governor. So sanction for everybody, then they do them. For here, the problem we have is not about the commission.
Okay.
Because with or without the commission, an offense has been committed.
Okay.
When they don't commit, they come since. Which some of us as a politician don't experience for over 30 years.
Okay.
For this state, election, they do election 3 times. For this state, when they conduct the election, somebody they announce result because they don't go to do anything to them. But the difference is, say, if this commission is straightforward, the moment you use somebody as an example, I don't want a situation where they'll put too much sanction, say 10 years, 15 years. No.
We will come to the sanction.
I'm coming. Just say 1 year imprisonment. When you are found robbing the people during the voting, maybe you steal ballot box, you steal electoral material, or you use mago, even when you be professor, instead make you write 1, you write 2. Immediately you know, say offense, he get reaction, he get sanction for that, you know go do am. So it's a good thing. We are not just saying it now. I want to tell you something, Sado. Just recently, last week here, Pelosi, you know, I'm the speaker of the America. House of Rep. House of Rep.
Yes. That's Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi. If you na person wey know news well, Last week here, Nancy Pelosi husband, they jail him for drinking and driving, and during the process hit somebody. So for Nigeria, for years, for this,
that's the speaker wife now.
The speaker House of Representatives, the whole of America, his husband, they jail him. He spent 2 days. They said the remaining days, come and do hard work for people. Carry and come and make it do him. Don't be saying they pretend about it. They are not pretending. For here, even when professor write result wrongly, considering right wrongly, he go class, he go to tell students things that are not right. So that sanction must be implemented properly. If we do that with this commission being set up, sorry, like you said, if we do that at the one set up commission now, yes, it will be a for Nigeria.
Okay, so your own now be saying yes, you are dreaming a set up.
Not just setting it, not just setting it up. For this country, nice snake and scorpion and termite, they chop money. Where they say we get to commission, we're supposed to take care of it. Okay. But waiting then they do. Where is the result? Now this country that will carry big man go prison for 30 years. 1 year after, then go pardon and say make them carry and come out. Whereas like you said at the beginning, Isado is found stealing just 1 million, and his jail, may God not let them jail him because now what can they do? You don't go thief. I'm just using the name. They jail the person. I don't remember Sado. They jail the person for 5 years. Nobody go tell and say make them cut and come on, make them remove them for 5 years. So let's apply the law equally, truthfully, sincerely, honestly, so that Nigerians will be good for us to live.
Maybe one thing when this almost everybody, so when you talk and say yes, they won't bring out.
Yes.
Why we get that first belief, say this kind of thing will not go work. Make us start with you, Ibasa. Why? Because we just bring that people just come, they just say, very good, this thing, very good, very good. But good the fear for the now today we don't hear that. Why that thing they follow?
The thing be say people don't lose trust from government. Now be waiting, they need people. Now make me make that parable just now. Say the bushmeat where escape trap. You see the inside farm. You never relocate to town. Say you know go stay farm again. So the people will won't do one. We will implement this law. Now be the matter because for Nigeria we don't get problem with law. Not a way law not be for this country. Law even be plenty pass woman the way in this country. But how we go to make the law take work? Now be the matter because the people wey wan make the law work. Now be the matter. Say those who dey by that law, they know the people wey be politician. Wetin be their mind for the matter? Because we don't see plenty thing for this country, even when election dey go on. Because those who people for position for this country, now then they tell them wetin they go do. That is why you see say somebody he carry almost 200 billion now as accountant general. He dey go up and down. ASU strike he dey. Nobody call and say oga vomit 100 billion out of him. Make we settle ASU. You see the man as he dey come court. He dey come like who dey party. Where they laugh, he dey do everything. But if another person do that kind of thing, where he don't get rape, where be say na needle, where no get rape for nyash. They go tie am like this, tie am for leg, carry am for head, carry am come. We know the man wey thief pension money, not the private jet they take bring am. Somebody wey dey supposed to tie join wheelbarrow for Niger. But if na another today they go don tear am. Even before court, they go don pieces am. You remember say we hear before Kuje break say 1,000 something people dey wey be say they call they be terrorists, say their matter dey court. Today we dey ask the account what is it, Minister of Justice. Those people we not see them. They no exist for paper, they no exist for physical. That is why people they feel okay. Look at Kuje break. Anybody don't take query, anybody don't answer anything because those who dey in charge, they knowingly do and say no go work. So this one when we talk electoral offense now, even without this commission. All the people, if I will watch Ekiti election, the first election and the second election will finish now. Even devil will be bad person. He clap and say, you not senior me for bad thing. If they learn work for their hand.
Okay.
Even to the extent you see, say people were supposed to guide this thing. You see, we don't see where police they pay. You go say, oh, carry up, collect money here.
Now, politicians design, when they see say card reader, if they hold is something, you don't go let the issue of sharing money make it whole ground. They come with another idea. Where they, for you, man, I said you go say that, say vote, make you cook soup. Now, people now even put for glass, say jump on top before you go cast that vote. When you cast, you raise it up for the kubiku, you raise it up. The man that is paying there, just like Onijara, they are paying. Now, and we get law for this country. When give people gap for where they vote, if you don't get anything to do for there, waiting be your work to do there. So if we even use that law without even setting up this committee, because the electoral commission wey we all set up so, he go chop money, we go put money put. We go appoint people put for that position. Now look at when we dey do election before, we say okay, you go better, you go better. The guy don't bring professor come out of university. All of them now they want buy house, politician buy house for them for UK, buy house for them in America. You see them even on show election that time. Professor, they tell all the mathematicians, statisticians, make them crash the number. All of us they watch it, and they make election with gap. They tell us say na inconclusive. At the end of the day, who don't win, they carry out through the back door because the politician, the bushmeat is in the inside farm. Okay. So who go tell us say somebody don't commit offense? Okay, for if you commit offense now, who go tell us? Those who dey Ekiti, where people they debo, say that they raise her up, and police they even pay. Now who go come arrest the police when they pay? Who vote for party A?
Now I mean that they bring this electoral commission come out.
Now who go come arrest the person when do bad?
Since everybody they collect according to you. Because I'm not saying yes, they do big meeting when we say you local. They do meeting with them. You see them. When they say yes, I'm Nigeria.
Who na pass me? Who na pass me?
I don't fear you now.
You have to fear you.
I don't say yes, they walk before. I say yes, they don't do meeting.
Yeah. Seriously, if I'm not doing meeting with them, which one can they do?
No,
because that is the only enemy we have.
Okay, no problem. I will find out from you, my brother. Yeah. You see, now the National Assembly. Now they talk about this matter, this National Electoral Offences Commission. You understand? And we come to see some kind of things the way in BC they happen. He talk about vote by now. The last, what they call a convention, when we see the political parties then do. We see and say even some members, when we see they be delegates, when we see they be delegates, then when we see they go there, we hear things of say they collect money to buy votes. These people and they come back now, come they make law. I mean they take well, how you want to take work. When it be say we see them, somebody come out the other time after they get money, see they give our money, but say we'll go donate the money. We say for nothing. Say we'll go donate the money, give charity. When they give up for the money, when we say collect for the as a delegates. We see the other one when we say sit down. He said no, the money they collect for enhance, this is no way, maybe they bring them back. We decide for social media, they collect the money back and that kind of thing. How this matter when we say the person when they do law, we don't first say now they break the same law when we say do. How you want to work, John Yakubu?
Well, like I said at the beginning, we have enough law even before this electoral.
Like you talk, say we will get law.
We have enough law. It is the implementation. The hard them go to implement them. That is the problem. You, Sado, for this nation, you know if you carry AK-47 on the street of Benin. But there are some persons today who probably are found with AK-47, nothing happened.
No, before now, because federal government don't talk all the time, say they don't want to make everybody the carrier.
No, but that is not talk.
Okay.
The law, even before federal government talk,
the
law they say you not supposed carry, even before you carry a double barrel for your house. The law they say go and register it. So that to tell you, say, law not even allow you to go to where they sell that gun, not to talk of carrying it, and you are not being found with it. That is the aspect to which you must have this law that you are talking about. Like at the beginning, you talked about people being given money in Abuja for primaries and others. By the grace of God, I was not there. You also heard on social media exactly things that
even for conventional newspapers
that carried it. You see, EFCC found themselves in the convention.
Bring the grammar conduct.
EFCC go there, do like I don't know whether you look for slave when you were small.
Yes.
I did in the bush. You know how they take find snake in the bush. They went there as if they were not seeing, or they didn't know, they don't know where the source of the money coming from, or who they collect, who they take, and who they give. That because at the end of the day, that law that you want to implement is meant for some people, not for everybody. If we continue to live like that in this nation, they say law go dey ground, big man go flout the law, go disobey the law, nothing go happen. But when the poor man disobey that law, the poor man will go jail for that law. That is the difference.
So if not because not the poor man, not the poor. Let's go. Yes. The poor man. Yes. Not being the buy. Let's go now. Let's go. So that means no one to go home.
No, that's not the truth. That's not. No big man is involved in vote buying. What I mean by physical vote buying, there's no senator or the presidential candidate that will carry his money and go to the people. No, the same poor man retain the word in the unit, and the people empower them. Good. That now we're first of all talking about the act.
No, they bring the grammar conda. Okay, Yakuba, no, this one called the so grammar now.
Sorry.
They tire me sometimes.
Sorry. For law, for this one we dey talk now. If you steal this phone, now the person at the phone, now they talk before they talk about where they buy the vote from. Okay. First of all, who they buy votes and who they sell are the people committing offense. Now when they try these people before they go say the money when I take they buy this vote, now so and so person I collect them from. Okay. So that person never come. The man can say, look, this one where this person they talk now, I don't understand though, I don't give him money. So first of all, try the person buying and selling and jail him. Tomorrow, when you jail the person buying and selling, tomorrow no person will go and collect money to buy and sell. Okay. Because in law, when you get to court, not because you just talk for social media, we just talk for here now. You go court say, the judge, this man just buy photo. You have to prove it beyond every reasonable doubt that I was buying and selling. And for you to prove that, not be the big man where the contest, not be you go need to bring. Now the person when take money give you, and the person when accept the money, like he said just now, the person raising up hand is not the big man at home. It is a policeman who was set there to go and guide that place. He's not in charge. Right? Come to do the thing when they tell us to make you go protest. So to finish all this thing for us about winning an election, today, make I talk am. Until Nigerians stop to take money from politicians for election, this country no go move forward. Because once you take money, you are selling yourself, you are selling your generation, you are selling your generation where they never born, everything.
Okay, they talk say 15 years.
Yeah.
J-term.
No, it
they come. 15 years for any person when they convince say he buy vote.
Yes.
For any election, and if you say 20 years or a fine of 40 million for people when they convince they go snatch ballot box. Another one they say 15 years for anyone when they say they destroy or even sell the voters card, they destroy, they sell them or even offer to sell them or one buyer or anyone when say they see they get harm for when they call hate speech. Can't call Katakata combos come out for the election. So that one will go for 10 years imprisonment.
You see, now there will they miss them.
Naira.
Now there will they miss them. It will not work.
Okay.
You know why? Because for you to try a man for 15 years jail, all the things in the world, so that by the time they just write down and say you are jail for 20 years, if you go sleep, you don't go to bother and say jail person for 20 years. But I want to plead to tell you. Jail the person for 1 year. Look at Pelosi.
Without option of fire.
Look at Pelosi husband. They don't jail him for 1 month. Now 5 days they jail him. But it's been written down that Pelosi husband. Now convict. They don't convict him.
He
don't become ex-convict. By the time you jail 2 people for a particular word, because I am a practical politician.
Okay.
So I go to the field to practice politics. By the time you send 2 people to jail for buying or vote, this election, nobody in that world will go to the field to want to sell vote or buy vote, because we will now remember that James Okodowa when you do last vote, when they catch, when they say vote, he still dey jail now for 2 years. But when you say 20 years, you are just making fun of it. Okay. It's not realistic compared to the offense they commit.
Okay, may I come back to you, my brother Igbasan? You talk one thing just now, say police get hand for what they show for the Ekiti former governorship election when they say it pass. I've been now shown when they say it pass. See they see police when they say they get hand and inside. But one thing when they say according to this the one when they propose now, they say any security personnel and when we say they say and say if they try to influence an election, when we say they favor any candidate for any election, you say that one will go at least 6 months imprisonment or a minimum of 500,000 naira. Police when we say yes, they're supposed to get the law, they're supposed to follow the law, they're supposed to do them, they're supposed to arrest people. Now you come they do the thing and the rest. Why they go to making go pay 500,000 naira? They pay they buy. They say make you go pay, make go stay for jail for 15 years, or you go pay 40 million. And all that. Don't say yes, they get the way they take
the arrangement of the law, the thing bend. Okay. Because even the police where they do who go come arrest the police for the who go come arrest the police where they do one for there. Because now the question be that because you see for my place they say if you get bad charm, you not take and kill your twins brother outside that not go fear you. Now if this thing like my brother mentioned here, if you want to do one, now the buyer and the seller now you go start with. But this one will be say you can all this way we mention know how you fit take do one for polling booth without say security personnel wey dey there they no get hand. Now the question be say for that place where they do one, who wan come arrest the policeman wey dey do one? Now the offense wey they put for inside this one 6 months 500,000. Who send the policeman work? That one not be money to them. The politician will send her, will say, you do be my eye for them. Do this one, do that one for me. Say 500,000 are money to them. Now 6 months jail. We don't talk of dismissal. We make the security officer own because now they get the audacity. Waiting the audacity say boldness when you fit to do something for inside polling station. When we say you go think say nobody go feel hold me. And because the boldness when police go do something for where they vote, nobody, only few are be told now you get that kind of boldness. But who go come hold the policeman? To me, the offense wey they put for security people wey dey there is too small. The punishment supposed to heavy pass this one. Dismissal supposed to be among the something because anybody wey don work for 25 years wey be say na one election go take am comot for police work, he go think twice before he go collect money for any politician say he wan dey do POS for there for inside where they dey do election. So me I think say those who make this law they decide to make am soft for security officer because they know say na them they go use for that kind of thing. And before you go feel whole police say you dey send am jail, not be small matter. Me I feel say we wey be masses we go get plenty work to do for inside this matter. If we decide on ourselves say we want to make sure say we no go sell our conscience no matter who the person that come to meet us. I know say na the masses na im go feel correct not good.
But that matter also say person when they hungry, you know they see road well. And sometimes it's sense no the way they work out well because of hunger when they say they. And now you talk about just and say for the election when they say they do for Southwest, they say take this one, go cook soup and the rest. So the man they look at it and this food not good I want just get to the man cook this soup and that kind of thing. How you can't expect this man to think well? When my father tell me that time, say when they grow that time, you will see the top class, middle class, and the how do they call it, the low class. Nah, you know they no middle again. Either you dey for up or you dey for ground. And when you dey for ground, and when they come out, they push it, they go down, don't come join them. I think how you take to say this man don't go feel fight, say I will collect some, this one go reach my hand.
I think say if you look at what happened for this state for this last governorship election, we see some community where people bring money, then they suffer. People they suffer there. They bring money, come give them, and then they pursue the people that bring money for them. And the people we are talking about, the house where they stay, the door, the only one who is the roll for inside a typical community. They talk say oga we dey suffer make una dey go we no dey take kobo we go vote wetin dey our mind. I no talk of those who collect money wey dey still vote their conscience, but me I talk of people wey carry money come. That mean say you see before na because of so many things wey don happen wey our value system the way we take value better thing dem no dey remember them. I remember one boy got a result in Unilag wey nobody ever get. The governor of his state in a laptop they give am, but those who dey open body down for 30 days you know how many million dem dey give them. Now you see somebody wey be say you know say na him help governor rig election, they don make a commissioner, they don make a this and give am title. The person wey stand there, you remember that some of our youth corps shout them because those people say they go do the bidding wey be say that wetin make them say they no go let small pikin vote, they no go let who dey inside belle dey vote, and they kill them in broad daylight. Those who kill them today wetin we do them? The person wey order them say make they kill them, which position the person hold for Nigeria today? So you don know somebody wey dey do good before when you say a youth corps friend they bush am and you know say they do better thing, and who say make they kill all of them that time? Today we know the position wey e dey for Nigeria. Who call us slave that time? We know the position when we did for Nigeria. So you now know somebody when witness that kind of thing, make it come see one opportunity where you don't go to when we know say our reward system for our country, anybody will do better thing. Look at what they talk now. For television, we don't fit show miracle. Somebody blind eye open, you don't fit talk and God will heal me of belly, you don't fit talk. But you can open your nakedness, our nakedness. We fit show am.
Because now Bishop, you know say Naya they talk about say if you don't the verse, when we they arrange the microphone just like remember for the program. As if you don't the verse now, you get the way we say so you will suffer for the kind words when we say you will come. So make you drink water for that one first. Because when you drink water for that one, go ask my brother EFCC when we say committed this matter, John Yakubu. You see EFCC this kind of matter, you know go. You say because people they when we say supposed to do the whole thing. You don't understand. You say because now they prosecute cases and they know they can't challenge when we say yes, you know, if you get there, if you do it. And before we say you go answer, I want to talk so yes, say, well, this is when we say we talk here, now people they when we say their mouth, now we say they talk, and when we say they talk now, waiting their feed, now we say they talk, not be waiting ITV to make it talk. So that one we say yes, my brother talk just now, Bishop Ibas, and not be waiting, not just now what you mean, I be that one.
No.
So what you want to talk with?
Waiting, I be say the part of our body we supposed to protect, will be our culture, with the exposure, nobody they hold anybody. Okay. But today, because when people see say who better, they not clap for them. Who do wrong, they call. That's why you see our boys now they say education has scam.
That means that they encourage that.
Because they see say who go school, if they look for work, you not see work. Okay. Who not go school, if they use big motor.
Okay, no wahala. So I ask you the question, my brother, John Yakubu. EFCC say this matter no go fit to work. How the government say no if you work? Is it because they prosecute some issues and they take care of some kind matter? So see now you no go fit to work for this kind of say they talk so because they know what it take this kind of issue.
That's what I said at the beginning. Sorry. Now what I talk for the beginning I be that. Yeah. That is where we are going to get to. Because like EFCC said, yes, true to it, EFCC no fit they go polling booth by polling booth. Or go to ward by ward to check those persons where they buy and sell vote. The job of the EFCC is that when the crime, financial crime, is reported, they will now have the mandate to go and take that matter up and look at how they go prosecute them. And in prosecuting that matter, you must have, because giving and taking of money in a bribe, it's not just the commission that is being set up now. It's been there even from the beginning of our nation, Nigeria. That when you take and give bribe, because buying and selling of vote, now taking and giving of bribe. And when you do that, you take them to EFCC. You don't just take them to EFCC and leave them there, and expect EFCC to convict them, and you expect the judge or the magistrate to deal with EFCC waiting the talk. When you take a matter reach there, the magistrate go sit down, look the person when you bring come say, look, yes, prosecutor, you say this man take money during election. Who will take am from him? Who is the witness? Which person present? Where the money will take? How you take man can? Where the exhibit? Until you are able to present all that, and for the judge or the magistrate is satisfied and say, yes, this matter true, say this man, because the law say it's better say you leave man, you not convict him when you don't commit anything, than to commit people who do something, sorry, commit person who don't do anything, than to commit an innocent man to prison. Until you do and say make the judge or the magistrate know say this man really sell and the other man buy. That is when the man or the woman will convict him, because he want to go back home and sleep well and say the man when I say to jail today, what did he say he do, he actually do.
Sure, say yes, say everybody, most of them, everybody get conscience like that.
No.
Because we don't see some things there, because some people they say if now the matter of the issue now be say yes with the talk now.
Yes.
There is a time where we say yes, some people talk and talk say now even the judiciary.
Yes.
Now the one arm of government will be like say corruption even full pass.
That's not topic on holiday. What is they try to put together now?
The ideal situation.
No. What we do they try to put together now? Waiting EFCC talk and the judiciary, because EFCC they not get judiciary, they not be judges, they not be this thing. All they do is that they take you to court and say, Madam Oga, this man when we bring come now, we catch and say, this one sell gold. The woman or man who is presiding goes, okay, make them sit down. Climb up. One day there when this man they sell vote. If you not see any person present, you no go send her to jail. The
question they ask, say, why would not just, because the way you talk about this matter of vote buying and vote selling, just put hands for ground, talk and where reach ground. Other is day when we say I call. But I'm not put mouth like that. Maybe that the vote buying, that no, one say don't drag us back, because we even get the one we say people the one we say they go cost wahala for that place.
Let me tell you, Sadu.
If they catch them, it go spend 10 years. Sadu, hold on. 40 million naira, now they say go pay.
Sadu, hold on. We have moved to a point. If assuming this law when we want to operate so.
When they say we want to operate.
When we want to operate.
When they say we want to operate.
No, don't be saying they don't sign them. When we want to operate, that we are operating. That's why we are operating. That's why you see saying only three people that they vote during the last operating now.
Okay.
If assuming they sign in 2015, all the things where we see during 2015 election, if or not it happen.
Before 2015.
If or not it happen. Now we are operating a brand new law. And that law, you know, even if you go carry ballot box now, go there, shoot gun, make people run, you go carry ballot box, carry go. You don't get what you can do. Because if you carry and go, you don't take the machine when they want to do them.
The beavers.
You don't deal with you. Even if you deal with you don't get people when you take and take picture. So that aspect of the glory of God, I want to use that word, is settled. So when you feel settled that aspect, other crime, other country, if they do election, only you dey there when they preside. I come, I vote, I go. If I want to take money for ATM, I have my ATM card. Do I need this assistant?
No, you don't need that.
Do I need any other person to follow me? Do I need policeman to stand there? That is the level we have reached. All we are not saying is this. But there are going to be small trouble here and there. And those small trouble, with time it is easier to go.
Okay. My people they talk about the matter when they say they get them for mind. They mean they bring. And
just hold on.
Okay.
This one, just hold on, Sadu. Sorry to come in again.
Okay.
Don't forget, say those days INEC official go announce, they go first announce wrong result. Once they don't do that one finish before, what you can do is to go to court and contest it. But this new law now say, look, if you put gold for person here like in 2015 when somebody, 2016 when somebody say somebody big gold 13 men, now they stand with me. Don't go, you don't announce them. INEC now get power to say that result when I announced just now for where the whole gold, not be that one be the correct result. This is the correct result.
Okay, thank you. When we say you tell us, we see they look the matter when we say concern say they want to bring the National Electoral Offences Commission and the different matters that when we say you go before land. I go want to make you busy be part of the matter and make you call us for 070-8365-1320. Unless you watch us since you go call us. So we go put the number for screen, make you see and the number be that one. Call us for 070-8365-1320. Once we call us, you will see your own contribution to RAM. So before the call start, they come in, my brother Igbasa, Austin. I want to find out from you. I tell my brother just now, say, the blessing that they want to say concern vote buying. and they say the sweet us inside. Now we know they talk about. What about the one when they say it concern people? The one they say if people cause wahala for where they say they do election. I be that one no matter because they're supposed to get 10 years or go pay at least 40 million naira too.
That one also na better just because if you cause wahala somewhere, you feel injure people, you feel do some kind of damage. Not destroy you feel even destroy the beavers. You feel because of waiting the quarrel with you feel injure person. So that one a heavy part of the offense. We be say where people go vote is supposed to be a peaceful place where everybody vote and return back home. So that part of it is also good. That
so come on, hello, good evening. Good evening, who will talk with you?
I'm in Nasarawa.
From where?
Nasarawa.
From Nasarawa, now you dey from call. Hello? This will be wrong number because now everyone now be say at first they watch for both TV now and because of that you go first see us there when we say you there for Nasarawa. Hello, good evening. I beg if you want to call us, we will use the number and you will reduce the volume of your television. You can't come out there, that we will hear you well. We no go agree make you be say you dey call us with the television. You go loud and all of that. We no go fit hear what you be say you dey talk. You see the number on the for screen 070-8365-1320. Call us and you go be part of the discussion when we say we dey talk for here now. And our brother dey here since John Yakubu. Now that is middle name, not the lucky side though. Eima Tion happy.
If you want to understand that one, you come to Rome, we will learn.
This is with our brother too. When we say a name now, Bishop Austin Igbasan, the war bishop. So now the number is 070-8365-1320. You will try to explain something just now before the first call come inside.
Yeah.
And why would they expect some more calls then to come inside?
Where we dey do election na peaceful place, na place. People dey wey be say if somebody say maybe a candidate not dey win or something, if he cause wahala for there. So the law wey dey put to anybody wey go come there come cause katakata or injure people or bring thugs come there because you know if you rule am comot say politician dey have people wey dey use even if they don't use their children, they have other people who they use to cause wahala in places where they think say the place of strength of their own opponent, the place where they think say this person wey dey follow me contest, oh na for
if you get some kind number for that place,
for this kind of place, it go affect me well. Oh, good and inside, so make we go there cause some wahala there, so that if they cancel the election there, we will be the number we will take winner. So for that thing wey they talk say that kind of offense go with punishment, it's a good thing so that everybody wey wan shoot for that kind of thing we go think twice.
Okay. So
on that Sado. But you see, if you put law when we say go difficult to implement it dey hard. Let me tell you, I don't practice politics now for close to 25-30 years. You know, for my life. If you put all those people when one cause trouble, 2 years imprisonment, I tell you, I cannot use my son to go and cause katakata. If you use another person's son to cause katakata and then catch him, they jail him 2 years. I tell you, before that 2 years go spend and the person wey do am for, not go even reach him papa house, not to talk of the prison when he dey. When he come back from that 2 year prison, then go come dey tell others say, look, don't try to rig election for other people.
Yes, so.
But when you say 10 years or 40 million, you are just saying the thing where we say it go be difficult for the man to implement. Having said that, even this new law where we dey implement now, what we want to do, e put am say if you come a place you disrupt election, they no fit do election for there. The next day, 24 hours after that place, they go come hold election for there. So don't think say because you know say you get power, you want to throw election, 24 hours after they go come there, they go come hold the election. Why am I saying this? People must learn for this new law say you either go to jail or you allow us have a peaceful, free, fair, and credible election.
But one thing when people they look is if you put small J10
Yes.
or you put small money, people will feel out and send to you say what happen, make it happen. Anyway, because before you go answer that question, hello, good evening.
Hello, good afternoon.
Thank you. I better help reduce the volume for television. And what you want me to what will be your name?
Festus, at the time, been around the local.
Oh, God bless you, Festus.
Well, I've been listening to the program. You see, everything that is talking not true. The issue of implementation. Like our guy that we wait today, we don't think we do politics. Most of the things when they talk, they true. And most of the things we other people talk, they may say not true. The politicians themselves, the way they say the only matter after that, and they vote for one political party.
You say your vote.
For example,
Okay.
I give votes. I can't say my vote give one big political party. And they know say my political party now and I vote give, they can't charge me. After that political party win, now then we still follow back. There's all those people when they find out that this trip they will demand when they bring it because they know say the two and I mean work because I'm a voter. You see, they go fight the thing after 12 days again. Because they bring me out, and people will say they bring me out. But other people will come join me. But if I do that kind of thing, they hold me. Everybody, you see, they flog me in the presence of every other people. To serve as terrorists. It not go happen again.
Now the implementation now be the issue, not be just the law.
And the issue of that.
Okay, thank you.
That is the issue.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. If you give small things inside, there's more punishment.
Let me tell you,
And
you know our brother. This person.
No call names.
No, I say my brother went to house, but I don't call name. Now small. He was just he not commit offense, he not thief, he not steal. So if you go jail for another person for 2 years, the right time for you say you don't go jail, Sadu. Whether na 6 months you don't go jail, you don't know what even you go dey look for tomorrow. When you say that jail, they go remind you say 6 years ago
you go jail.
You go jail because you go jail because even if you feel form, even if you feel form to travel now, then they ask you say you be ex-COVID
or not.
Or not. If you say yes, they go say state the nature of the offense.
Okay.
Because they want to know whether now you be person whether they will feel allowed into their country or not. So any jail term when you do because of another person headache. Like the man when he called just now, make I tell you one small thing for them when he called just now, say if the political party won't run for win, if they go use backyard deliver. One day, Moki go market. He don't go return back. He go do and then make them go free him. He go for there, go jail. So make it forget say party will do and for me. I not go same person go rig the election for me. Because I no go same person go rig the election for me, I no go rig the election for any person.
This market when we say they go jail all the time, when we say they
go market, you no go return.
I never said that. You don't tell me say they hear this market, they go market, you never the return.
Even if you don't return, you don't go know. You don't go know if you don't return.
Okay. I want make we take before the call starts they come in again, but we just make it just keep us small. But don't forget the number when we say you go call now 070-8365-1320. 070-8365-1320. Once you call us, you will be part of the program. And the number be that one when BCSC you will call. Once you call us, you will be part of the program. On that one, do when BCSC they call hate speech. Hate speech. If you do hate speech too, time when BCSC it concern up to 10 hate speech when BCSC will feel lead to violence. So then go feel cost. It will take 10 years for at least 40 million naira. But some people get the basic. This is a speech. It depends on the kind of definition when you say they give out to. You understand? What is the hate speech when you see and how this thing take concern when you say cause wahala for entire election?
This law must explain. It must explain out to people waiting the hate speech Because like I used to talk, the people who talk hate speech in 2015, I thank God today say that they also, now then they identify wetin be hate speech today. Because we remember the president wey dey this country, wey be say no name wey dem no call am. Some people call am teddy bear. Some of the people wey call am teddy bear tell am senseless, rudderless leader. Some of them dey contest the same position wey dem take cause am that time. Some of our brothers for Edo State here wey be party chairman men wey be they have PhD, all of them call that president that time, they call am names, all kinds of names. All the people wey read book well they know the way they no call am. But that president that one kind person wey be say he no let anybody go police station because they call am. Another president now wey be say if I play they say I be dog, I no dey fit lick oil for belle. If I lick oil for belle I go react. Or somebody call somebody name, he call a dog, the person go jail for this country. Call person name, that name is not only customized to that leader that like I be Igbasa now. Anybody can be Igbasa. There are people that are not from my village, you be Igbasa. I can't ask them, say, why are you bearing Igbasa? We only greet ourselves and say, your own are from what place? You say that for social people, we greet ourselves and that's all. But we see for this country, say, they put only their name, somebody name a dog, the person go jail. Now, waiting at the top, we say, hate speech, we don't already they see her now. And waiting they cause her. Number one, when you feel, say, you dey insecure with your own candidate, because election be say, and they say Toyota Camry. Now Camry I go dey talk about. Basically this person not consign me. Now 11 not consign me. Now that Camry where they say, now they talk. Now what will be the campaign for who you dey follow? You talk about what you don't do when you dey power before. Number two, you talk about the kind person when you be. The person where they follow and drag, he don't consign you. Because not be that person, you dey market. If you won't follow on like that, anything hate speech no go come because maybe I be local government chairman before. I can't talk say as my brother dey here, he don't hold one position before. Somebody won't campaign for him now, say he won't be president. The president say, when he be local government chairman, that market might be there. Now this road might do one. Hostel for social place he do one. This man na calm person. He not be proud person. See the areas where some things don't happen, where we say if they are willing to resist, waiting they happen. So if we want market our candidates, we don't already see her now from the big political party. They just appoint who go talk for them. We don't see some people they call somebody they smoke igbo. He said the other one they throw stone. We have started election never started for September. Those who they talk for them now, those to throw stone.
Well, maybe that one you put character assassination abi. Yes,
when they call this one name, okay, somebody they contest now, you say he's sick. The guy who not sick for Nigeria. Sickness when anybody sick is a private thing. And I tell people say if somebody won't rule, there are people where they reach here, we not take and love them. And they are doing well with their laptop, that they do their business well. Because what they need to say, now their brain they need to take.
I remember one political party. When they say yes, they try to become when we say they try to become a presidential candidate for one day, I said the guy is not for which when we say I start for network national television when we say yes they talk, you know, it's not for which I know what call the name here. And I person when we say almost everybody when we say yes, you know to get the flag for defeated. So one time when we say no good. Now I want to make you talk more about
this hate speech, like I told you just now, all the laws when then they try to bring down the day before. The election when they do for this state in 2020, people still dey court today because of hate speech. 2020 gubernatorial election that took place in Edo State. Okay. As we speak today.
12 years ago.
No, sorry, 2 years ago. I mean the last.
Okay, 2020. Okay.
2020, the last governorship election. 2020. There are people on both sides of the political party that are still going to court for waiting the talk come out from out. Yeah, okay. So law day, now the implementation. I want to tell you, like he was saying concerning his speech when Jonathan was. There's nothing they didn't call Jonathan. Somebody today at that time called Jonathan Nebuchadnezzar, say because of how they do. Those are depending on the person. When I was contesting for deputy governorship candidate of PDP in 2016, they just break like this. I saw a picture. Girls were not dressed well for internet. 3 Igbo, 1 black. Somebody say, oh, that's my Yakubu daughter oversee. If you know if you take care of your daughter, well, see what they do among other girls. My first thing will come in from Lagos, I know say you don't get Pikin outside the this one they see for internet, who be born that Pikin? I laugh. The next day I call the person where I put her. It don't go viral. But they try to reach you since you know the answer. I think you don't answer me now. What I'm saying is this: if I wanted to take that person up, I know the route, I will take him up, but I allow it go because my intention then was to begin to look at those speeches. My intention was focus where we go. So about this speech, if we decide to take on without this law, there are law guiding what you should. If you come in and say Yakubu say you kill person,
I will to prove am.
I will take you to court.
I mean, you go prove am.
You need to go prove and say I do something. If you don't prove am, you go to jail for it.
Okay, well, all of us agree now. Say there's nothing wrong with say if they bring the National Electoral Offences Commission.
Yes.
But what if they talk inside, make it easy they follow and where the way is supposed to.
But you see the commission.
Time not be our friend again. Okay. So thank you so much, John Yakubu. Thank you so much for this you come. And our brother here, the World Bishop, Bishop Austin Igbasan.
Thank you.
Maybe the right pronunciation.
Yes,
Igbasan.
Anyone you call and go. Provided the size,
Thank you very much. We thank everybody that will be part of the program. The way they call us and everything. We thank you so much. So our program today go ahead. Obviously with the call Uduota. My name is Thomas Ado. Like I talk, I'll talk again. Truth, no the fear. I'll go talk. I the fear. And I'm good evening.
I don't know that.